Hi, my name is Tom Gagliano. I have a master's degree in social work from Rutgers University. I'm a best-selling author, keynote speaker. So in this podcast, we're going to talk about the version of intimacy you saw from your caregivers in childhood. Why is that important? Because they show us how we deal with other people, how the world looks at us and how we look at the world, how we deal with our husband, our wives, our children. That version of intimacy gets handed down from generation to generation. So what did you see? Did you see your parents nurturing each other, helping each other when they struggled? Did you see one running away, shutting down? Going to addictions. What did you see? Did you see them be able to regulate the problems they had in their marriage by helping each other? Or did you see them arguing all the time, fighting all the time? This is so important, and many people don't realize the importance of this. This is why some people come to me, couples come to me. We look at that version of intimacy. We leave in the parts that are good, but we also identify what parts aren't helping you in your life because you'll carry that right into your adult relationships. I promise you that. So it's not just the relationship we had with one spouse or the relationship we had with the other spouse. It's the relationship they had with each other. So when I talk to my clients, I ask them, why aren't you talking to your spouse? What's stopping you? And I list five different reasons. Maybe we're not talking because I feel like we're only going to fight. So why talk? Maybe we're not talking because I feel like it's not going to help. So why talk? Maybe we're not talking because I'm always the identified patient. I'm always the one that's in trouble. So why talk? Maybe we're not fighting. Maybe we're not talking about our difficulties because I don't feel like I really deserve to share my feelings. I don't know how to, or I feel like I don't deserve to. So why talk? Or maybe I don't want to hurt my partner's feelings. So why talk? All different reasons. And it's funny in my group members are saying to me, can we pick all five? Of course. But how do you grow in emotional intimacy if you're not having a conversation? And if you're having a conversation and it's not working, change the conversation. Or you'll do what I call a destructive dance. Every time you have a conversation about important things, finances, children, whatever, you do what I call a destructive dance. It always goes down the wrong street. It's important to start the conversations in the right way. How do you do that? Well, first, when you're talking to your partner, we have to try not to put that, we have to try not to allow them to put up their boxing gloves. So you say something pleasant. I'm talking to you because I want to work this out with you. Our relationship's important. Or I know you love our children, and so do I. Let's try and figure out the best way to help our children. Start positive. But be warned, uncomfortable conversations we will avoid for those reasons that I spoke about. But those uncomfortable conversations, if done in the right way, will help you move closer to each other. You got to trust me on that. Trusting the process isn't easy. We want to be in control of the process. And if that's not working for you, take yourself out of being in control of the process. Hear me. So we start the conversation right. We try not to weaponize the conversation. If I'm going to talk to my partner and I'm going to be saying, you always did this wrong, you always did that wrong, you always did this, you always did that, they're going to put up their boxing gloves and see these things called ears. They're not going to listen. When couples feel like victims to each other, both stop listening. If you can't hear my concerns, I won't hear your concerns. We got to stay away from that. So it's important not to weaponize the conversation. And it's important to take responsibility. You know, when you did this or when you said this, it was hurtful. I'm not saying you meant to hurt me. Many times we don't mean to hurt each other, but what's said is not what the other person hears because we all have different filters going back to that version of intimacy we learned in childhood. All different versions. Our partner may say to us, you forgot to take out the garbage. And what we hear is, I'm a horrible husband or wife or whatever. So our filters are all different. And they may say, get so mad for? Well, I said we forgot to take out the garbage. Well, what I heard is you just told me that I screwed up again, like I'm defective. Boxing gloves come up. So it's important to understand that because I want to say something so important. You're not only in a relationship with your partner, but you're in a relationship with your partner's childhood messages as well. Always remember that. Always. All of their past experiences or trauma or messages come right into your relationship. When they feel panic, fears, uncomfortability, they're going to go back to the self surviving mechanism they used as a child. They're either going to shut down or run away or get angry, whatever it is. We're in a relationship not only with our partner, but with our partner's childhood messages as well. That's very important. So I hope some of these tools have helped you. Having those uncomfortable conversations is important. Start off well, don't weaponize, and only talk to that one thing you want to talk about. Don't scatter all over the place. That one thing. Should we give our son the car? Should we let our daughter stay out later? Stick to the one thing. If you go all over the place, both of you are going to be fighting each other and nothing's going to get better. I hope this helped, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.